Hi, my name is Keira and I'm a junior at the University of Illinois, majoring in advertising with a minor in public relations. For my James Scholar project this year, I decided to focus on my class becoming an influencer. Throughout the semester, I've been working on creating different TikToks every single week on lifestyle content. So, what I want to look at throughout this video is all the different choices that I make and what I altered dependent week to week on the TikToks that I created for this class. Before we get into all that, I kind of just want to talk about why I chose lifestyle content. So, first, I chose lifestyle content because it is an extremely relatable form of content. You can really interact and connect with your audience, and through storytelling and a lot of other various ways. So, I felt like it was a really great way to connect to the largest audience possible, as well as people on my college campus. Next, I wanted to talk about some of my favorite influencers online. One of my favorite influencers is Alex Earl. I feel like she can relate really well to her audience and she does know how to market herself in great ways. I also really love Hannah Maloche and Ellie Thuman and Ava Jules. Again, I feel like their content can really resonate with me as well as a lot of my peers, which is something very unique online, which I've always enjoyed. And then another one of my favorite audience or my favorite influencers to watch is Greta Wilson. I love her travel content as well as her health and wellness content and just her family and friends. The way that she presents information is really one of a kind. Being a fan of all these great influencers, I really knew I wanted to focus on lifestyle content because they would be able to be an inspiration for me on how I want to be as an influencer in the future and help me create some goals for myself. Following that, let's start getting into some of my videos. This was my first video that I created in September, focusing on being a recruitment counselor since that was one of my positions within my social sorority this semester. 'Cause when the loving starts and the lights go down, and there's not another living soul around, you woo me until the sun comes. So a few things that I focused on first in this video was I focused on getting a trending song. So I used Say You Love Me by Fleetwood Mac, which at the time was very trending. And I knew that would be a great song for creating a large exposure on my platform. Additionally, I really liked this video because it had a lot of different colors throughout the entire video. It was very convenient since this is what I was doing at the time. And lastly, I really focused on doing quick cuts. I tried to follow the song's pattern as well. I saw within Alex Earl's video that she would quickly cut from video or from clip to clip, which was very effective and useful within her videos. And since she's such a popular influencer between girls my age as well as in general, I knew that it would be beneficial for my brand on social media. On this video, I got 87 likes as well as 15 comments, so I believe that it did perform very well. I also used the caption recruitment counselor signing off. So I kind of wanted to try to reach Greek life as well as the Panhellenic community at U of I. And so I thought that this may reach some people who were going through the recruitment process, whether that was social, philanthropic, or professional. Greek life, I thought it would be a great way to reach those communities. The next TikTok I'll be talking about is a game day TikTok that I made in late September. Yeah, they call me Mr. Saturday Night. Mr. Always in, Mr. Never missed a good time. So I chose to do this video because again, I wanted to tap into students at the University of Illinois, and I knew that a lot of students love football games and game days, so I thought why not capture one of those on my platform and see if we could get some good engagement. I also decided to choose the song Saturday Night by John Party because he was performing that same month, and I knew that it would be I would be able to reach a lot of U of I students as well if they were seeing him in concert for any reason. I did a short clip video to this one as well, so it connected to the music, which was really nice. Something I didn't like about this video was that there was a filter on it that I couldn't get off, so it did kind of throw off the video in my opinion, so that may have been the reason why it didn't perform as well as the previous video. The next video I did was a day in my life at the University of Illinois, and I chose the song Take It Easy by the Eagles. Again, this was a very big trending song at the time, so I knew that it would help me reach a larger audience. I got 55 likes on this one as well, so on the previous one though, before, I got 22 likes, so definitely was increasing my engagement online. Some other things I really liked about this video was that it did show a variety of different areas at the University of Illinois. So for any prospective students who want to come here or who are current students as well, I thought this was a great idea. I also did one more day in my life. I realized very quickly that I really liked making these videos because first, I could do them throughout the day, but secondly, because they were very popular videos online, but I could put my own authentic turn and twist on them. And be unique, so I could share other parts of campus or other different activities that maybe I've done that other students or some of my followers haven't seen. So that was a very exciting thing for me, was that I saw a lot of these videos on TikTok and on my For You page to begin with. And I loved engaging with them, but I was able to kind of twist it in my own personal way. On this video specifically, I again focused on the song, but I also focused on the captions. So I started realizing that I needed to do more captions related around U of I, because that was kind of the audience that I was trying to get towards, since most of my content was very relatable to those individuals. For this song, I used Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift. Again, one of the most trending songs at the time. There was a trend going on TikTok, so I thought I had to dive into that. The next video I did was another short clip video in October to the song Better Days by Zach Bryan and John Mayer.
Gonna find the time to realize I'm in deep on better days.
Something I focused on to progress myself as an influencer in this video was that I focused on creating a shorter video to see if that was something that my followers would better engage with. Since a lot of my videos were around 15 to 25 seconds, this one was only about 9 seconds, so it was a lot shorter, so I wanted to see if I could produce more likes and comments and boost my page from that. Something else I did different was I didn't choose the song this time. I let TikTok choose it. I knew that TikTok typically picks, again, popular songs, so I wanted to give that a try out. The next video I did was a short clip video to the song Go Back by John Summit. Again, this was a very popular trending song in October.
When I hear that sound and the lights go down, I wanna go back, 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 I wanna go back.
Something I really liked about this video is that it was very fast. It was also very engaging. I also think with people on TikTok, they're not going to watch for very long because we do have short attention spans. However, this video, since the clips were very short, it didn't feel like a 15-second video, even though it was. It felt a lot quicker, which also would create more views. The next video I did was very similar to the day in my life, so it was a lot of different photos on one screen. So you got to see a different variety of images, which I think is very exciting and engaging because you do keep swiping. And it was to the song Love Like This by Kodaline. What I really liked about this video was that it could cater to a lot of different individuals in various locations. So there was a lot of photos that were in different states or different destinations, so I thought I could reach a different audience. However, this video didn't perform as well as I had hoped it to. I think the song that I chose, since it wasn't a trending song, it was a little bit too niche for my audience, so it wasn't as popular on most regular platforms. The last video that I did, my most recent TikTok was to a song called See You Later, I'm Gone. This was another song that TikTok did choose, and this was in November. An aspect I really enjoyed about this specific video was that I focused on captions, so I used hashtag Savannah Georgia, I used hashtag Savannah Bananas, also because the Savannah Bananas are a very big trend on Instagram, TikTok, and kind of all of social media through their funny dancing videos at their baseball games. I thought that maybe that I could reach a different kind of audience through this video. First thing that I learned throughout this process was that individuals on or my followers prefer shorter videos than longer videos. I think they are more likely to be engaged throughout a short period of time rather than a long period sitting and watching a video waiting till the end. Something else I learned was the importance of staying consistent. I only post once a week, but I feel that if I was posting every couple days, I definitely could have gotten more recognition on my page. Yeah, so I just posted once a week, whereas a lot of influencers who I do see online post every day or every other day. So I think that was something that I definitely could have added to increase reach on my platform. One of the last things that I learned throughout this process was the importance of being authentic throughout your platform. I feel that most of my followers did really enjoy that a lot of my content was very relatable and it wasn't so scripted that it felt like I had been editing it for hours. So I think that's a very important thing that I learned is to just be authentic because it shows how unique you are as a person. Something I feel like I really could have worked on and will continue to work on as an influencer in the future is to have more interactive captions. So, for example, on that Yummy Future video I posted with one of my friends where we went to the coffee shop, I should have put the caption as "What's your favorite coffee shop?" or "What's your coffee order?" This would have helped boost engagement. It would have helped people comment more as well as share the video to their friends. So I feel like it would have helped my brand better. So now I just want to talk about some things that I tried to stray away from within my content. The first thing I want to stay away from was not just not coming across as unrealistic within my videos. I kind of did mention this and pinpoint it a little bit earlier, but I really did focus on creating videos that people could really resonate with. So I think that was something that is very important to do and that I've learned as a creator over time. Something else I really did try to focus on was creating a wide range of different types of videos. So I didn't want it to just be all day in my life or all videos of me going to a coffee shop. I wanted it to be in different locations so that people could see different sides of me. And so I think that was something that was really important and also helped my content overall. The next question I wanted to answer was how do the influencers I watch shape my content? So I feel like the influencers I watch shape my content because first of all, they helped me kind of focus on smaller events rather than these big events and kind of focusing on creating more relatable content. So, through a lot of my videos, I focused on creating day in my life, short clips that I was doing. A lot of them weren't like huge events, I would say. So, that kind of made my content feel a little bit more authentic and personalized to an audience member. Another huge takeaway from the influencers was everything that goes into a video. All the different pieces of it are so vital to its performance and engagement and how it will do overall once you post it. Whether that is what time you post it, whether that is the song you choose, whether that's if you use captions, what captions you use, if you put words in the video. I think these are all such important things that I didn't realize, but when I was observing all of my favorite influencers posts, I did recognize that the differences between some of their videos will perform amazing one day and then the next day it isn't going to perform as well, and it just really does depend on so many different aspects of it. Lastly, I really enjoyed this experience and creating all these different videos, and from now on I will definitely create more goals for myself as a content creator. And I would love to also collaborate with other micro influencers so that we can boost engagement on each other's pages. And lastly, I would love to be interactive, whether that's through live videos on my page or through my captions. But overall, I feel like this experience has shaped my career goals of working in social media. It just kind of taught me how I can better cater my content towards an audience. Additionally, I did learn that social media is something that's always changing. It's always adapting in every shape or form. A trend that's popular one day might not be popular the next day, and every single person has a different social media. I might see one thing on my social media, but another person next to me may see something completely different. So this is kind of helped me emphasize the importance of building trust as well as building connection throughout your personal brand. But I had a great experience completing this class and doing this content creation. But this is the end of the video. Thank you.